I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching YankeeMania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
The best is what we are, baby. The best. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Joe from New York City, where the New York Yankees play, if you didn't know. I'm being a comedian today. Sean, good morning. How you doing? What's up? What's going on? I believe there's something special going on tonight, but I forgot. I can't think of it. Oh, man. People in the chat, can you let me know? I have no idea what is going on tonight. I think it's 7:30. I don't know, something. I heard something. I heard a rumor. I can't think of it. You mind taking over?
Oh, yeah. I think what you're talking about is the history of the New York Yankees.
Who?
The New York Yankees.
Where do they play? In New York?
Yes, they play in New York. You know,
Okay.
the Bronx Bombers, the Bronx Savages,
The Bronx Zoo?
the Bronx Zoo. You know, I mean, yeah, you know those guys that wear pinstripes at home, and then they wear road grays with New York strapped across.
I thought they were in Queens.
Oh, no. They're in the Bronx, man.
Oh.
You got to go in deep into New York, into the Bronx.
Yeah.
And that's where you'll see the best team in all the world, the New York Yankees. But it's going to be Charles and myself. We're going to tonight at 7:30. We're going to start you from the beginning of what became the greatest franchise in all of sports, our beloved New York Yankees.
Let me ask you something. Have the Yankees ever won any championships?
Oh, man, they 27 and counting?
That's all? After all those years?
We've been around.
What?
27 World Series championships. More than any other team. By like a lot.
By like a lot? I like the way you said that. By like a lot. Like.
But yeah,
Everyone,
I mean,
we're having a good time. Today is like I said, when you unveil a new show, it's exciting, and we're really looking forward to it. So everybody in the chat, everybody around the world that's listening to us right now, please come at 7:30 Eastern time for a great insight of the history of the New York Yankees. And Sean, like I said, we're really looking forward to it. And quite possibly, Sean, when it's all done, maybe we'll stay on and talk a little current Yankee news, and maybe a few people come up, and we'll keep the same link and all. Let's see how it goes. If the Yankees make any news, we don't just want to keep overstating things. So if the Yankees have a nice day with some new news and everything, then it's definitely worth it, because tomorrow we have another big day, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
and when you say news, are you saying, when you say news, are you saying like getting a leadoff, trading for a leadoff hitter?
Well, I mean, anything, who went to the bathroom at 5:00, stuff like that. We can do all of that. And, but we like to have a little fun here, everyone. We also have waiting in the wings, and guess what? It's your favorite. He's in the car, and if he's ready, we can bring him up. He's staring at the camera instead of the wheel. Are you ready? Are you ready? He's not saying anything. He's smiling, but he's not saying anything. Roll of cuts, okay. Mr. Nitin, are you ready? He doesn't want to say anything, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he on mute or something, but I don't know. He's probably ready. He's focusing on driving.
I know, no, of course. Could you give us a thumbs up that you're ready, Nitin? I guess he doesn't want to. All right. Well, anyway, so Sean, again, lately everything's been. Aaron Judge said a couple of things here and there, and what's your whole observation of that? Should he have just, the way he came out and he had a smirk on? A lot of people are taking that like. There's some people that really don't like what he did. What's your take on that?
Well, with the whole smirking thing, I mean, he's always been that. He's always had that big old smile or that smirk on his face. I'm not buying too much into that part of it, but I'm glad he said because we fans complain about when Aaron Judge says nothing, but then when he does say something, people gonna complain about that too. But I mean, Aaron Judge, he's our captain, and he's a guy that leads by example. He's a quiet guy, but with what he's saying right now, the last couple of days, he's actually saying the best thing. I want to hear a guy that says he wants to win a World Series. I want to hear a guy say, that this team's special, different thing. Not that he's trying to roll in line and whatever, the stuff that we've been hearing from the front office. But you're hearing it from the guys in the trenches that their mindset is about getting that number 28.
Yeah.
Him and Giancarlo Stanton and Garrett Cole are the leaders of this clubhouse, right? If I want to hear from anybody of the players, I want to hear from them because that lets me know what the mindset in the clubhouse is. If it makes any sense.
No, it does. Makes a lot of sense, Sean. I again, it's like one after another. Everybody was complaining about the lineup. Everybody was saying we're bringing the same team back. Everybody would, the golden boy, the captain, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he said a few things, and at least he was honest about it. But it's just that's his persona. Making all of these, like the smile and that's Aaron Judge. That's just the way he is. But I don't see where everybody, people got to get up in arms and say, oh, he was being, and I don't know. Maybe we're making too much of it, but and a lot of people also, to get off of that for a minute, everybody's making judgment. Dominguez not going to make the team. Jones is not going to make the team. Do you see what kind of a mistake they made by keeping Grissom and all of that? And I mean, everybody's got these opinions. We didn't even start the games yet, people. You don't know who's going to be hot. You don't know who's going to be around. There could be a trade. Maybe not. I don't know. But we make everybody, including announcers, are making all these assumptions. Could we just let the games begin at this point? I mean, this is what they have. Just let the games begin at this point. Everybody's speculating, oh, this one's going to be in the minors. That one's going to be in the minors. That one's going to be. Why even play then? Then just put them in the minors. Play your Bellinger and your Grissom and then your Aaron Judge, and let's get it over with.
Yeah. No, and like I was saying too, I care more about what they do on the field than I care about what statements they make to the press and whatnot. Unless they're saying something crazy, egregious, right? But Aaron Judge isn't doing any of that. Okay, Aaron Judge is just being Aaron Judge, and of course, because of his stature on the field and off the field, and him being a captain, they're gonna flock to him and they're gonna ask him questions. And like you said, we're all complaining, making assumptions, and we're trying to say, oh, like some people said, Yankees are 4th place team. The season hasn't even started yet. And then as far as spring training games haven't even started yet. And then, as far as Dominguez and Jones, either one of those or both of them are gonna make the team. I just want to let that play out. Let them battle out for the fourth or fifth outfielder spot. May the best man win. Because I know some people are gonna hate me for this, but Dominguez hasn't fully taken advantage of his opportunities, and we gave him a good chunk of it last season. Yes, he got outplayed by Bellinger and Grisham having career years, and you ain't gonna sit there and judge, no matter who, how hard you cry. You're not gonna sit him because we need him. But but the thing is, when you get opportunities in the Major League Baseball, you have to take advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
he showed some consistency, and there was some promote, but like to the hype that he came out of the minors with, he hasn't grabbed a bull by the horns. You get what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. Totally agree. And again, this is why, I mean, we need the games to begin. We're dissecting it day in and day out, until you don't want to hear it anymore. And that's the problem. That's why, it's like I just want these games to start so that we don't have to keep sounding like a sounding board and the same thing over and over and over and over again, because people get tired. People, you get tired of it. I get tired of saying the same thing. So imagine listeners out there, oh, here we go again. We got to talk about Dominguez not going to make the team. And, it's like we need a new subject. Now, we are going to start a new subject because we're going to talk about the baseball officers, Sean. That is a bad read of what happened with Tony Clark. This seals the deal that we're going to have a very, very, very drawn out lockout next year.
Yeah, I mean, some people might say it's a long time coming, but I don't know. But like you said, with Tony Clark having to resign due to some craziness in his life, and then the bad read and past conduct in the office. Yeah, depending on who's the going to be his replacement, that's a bad read for not only Tony Clark and MLB, but it's a bad read for the Players Association.
Yep, it is.
And it's not good because then you're going, well, it's going to take time to get a new rep for the Players Association.
No,
president, whatever.
Right, and if you think about it, the players are left wide open. Who do they go to now?
Yeah,
they're wide open. It's like it was almost planned. I mean, I know it wasn't. Tony Clark had to deal with, his actions and everything. But what a time to do it when they you have a new guy coming in or new woman, whoever that is, and they got to go from scratch. They got to see exactly, what are the pinpoints? What's this? What's that? This couldn't have come at a worse time. Even though, you say, well, Joe, it's in February. It doesn't matter. These things take time. And this is I'm telling you guys, when he resigned yesterday, we're that much closer to a very, very, very sad 2027 baseball season. And I'm sorry. I mean, we've got to tell the truth. And anybody that's telling you, nah, don't worry about it. No, that is far from the truth. You've got to get ready, people. That's why I've been saying, how long have I been saying, embrace this baseball season? I don't know if we're going to see one next year. And if we do, it's going to be, who knows, June or July. just remember the repercussions, people. There's going to be no free agency. There's going to be no winter meetings. Although this winter meetings was so sad, nothing really happened. But still, there'll be no signings. There'll be nothing. Everything will be frozen.
Yeah,
You
and
can't even go near the ballpark. So,
then after the final out of the probably after the final out of this World Series, they're
well,
gonna
the bargaining ends December 1st, so they'll have exactly 1 month from the World Series. And you know as well as I do, there's no way they're gonna come to an agreement within 1 month.
well, also the other thing that adds on to the complication that there's probably going to be an inevitable lockout or strike or whatever you want to call it. Look at this. I mean, Kyle Tucker's making 60 AAB, 60 million AAB. It's just it's crazy because it's like all these players are getting way overpaid, but then owners are being cheap elsewhere. And then the prices for fans already to go attend a game is astronomical.
Yep.
You gotta almost pretty much pay your rent, to go see a game in person. Though I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm just saying it's crazy that the fans get stuck with everything. Whenever there's a disagreement between.
I totally agree. And by the way, Nitin is out of the car and he's inside. I think he's setting up to come on. So when he gives us the thumbs up, we will definitely bring him on. Yeah, I mean, continuing that talk, it's outrageous. It really is. I wanted to ask you as far as the history show tonight, Sean. Are you? I mean, not to diverse everything what you're going to talk about, but so I just want a couple of points. Are you guys gonna not only on how the Yankees became the Yankees, but are you going to be like dissecting a lot of players, or somebody like a Babe Ruth or whatever, the background, what he meant to the team, what he did? You give how is that coming out? Because somebody had asked me, they said, well, the Yes Network has a history of the Yankees, and they go by different. They go by like 03 to the 30s, and then the 30s to the 50s, and all of that. Are you taking a little different approach to it, or that's what Teresa is asking right now?
Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of a different twist to it than what like you get on Yes Network, where we're gonna cover the year, but we're also gonna break down like, okay, kind of in that concept of like when the owners, like they went through like two or three different owners, no, two owners before Jacob Rupert, and when he bought the team in 1915, right? That's when the Yankees kind of started turning around and going from the laughing stock of the league to becoming, I mean, obviously he purchased Babe Ruth in December of 1919, right before the 1920 season.
Gotcha.
And then you see how Ed Barrow, who is a baseball mind. We're gonna get into that as well. And some of the guys that are on the team, like we're gonna also break down a bit the managers and just how they built complete teams. Like it's just and even before, like one of the early stars was Wee Keller. And he was the contact hitter. So what I'm saying is we're gonna cover kind of, and Charles is probably gonna get into. We're gonna break down some of the stats and somehow like they had some great teams in their early years, even with the Highlanders. But then they had like other teams where they lost 100 games. There was a couple seasons where they did that and they never done it again. But yeah, there's a lot of different things, and it's kind of we're doing a different, but almost the same format overall, but a different style and different little bit of a different approach. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and Kevin asks, and guys, keep the and I'm glad that you're asking the questions now, but definitely keep them for tonight. Said Joe, I'm not going to be able to watch, but I will watch the video of it. But can you ask Sean while he's on? Are they going to touch on all the new the Yankee stadiums?
Yes, we're gonna touch on that as well. I know Charles and I were talking about that as well, because like when the Yankees when when they purchased the club from Baltimore, the defunct Orioles in 1903, then they played in Clifton Park, which is in Washington Heights, which is what gave them the name the New York Highlanders. And then and then they played in Polo Grounds for a while, and then they obviously went Yankee Stadium. So yeah, we're gonna touch on that as well. And one of the places where they played in the Clifton Park, there's a hospital there now.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Well, he's not going to, we're going to save a lot of that for tonight at 7:30. But Kevin, thank you, and I appreciate it. And you know what? You can ask a question. The link is already up for the show, so you can put your questions in there. And even if you're not watching it and you're going to watch it later, Sean and Charles will answer it. I will bring it up for them, and it'll be directed to you or to anybody, and we'll answer your question for you. So thank you for that. And you got another one more here from Maria. Maria asked, "Hi, this is the first time I'm watching you guys. I saw the promo on TikTok. Well, thank you, Maria. I appreciate it." And she says, "You guys going to be doing Yankee games too?" Because the person that said there's going to be games on it. And by the way, Maria, that was me. I was the one. And yes, we do the play-by-play. So it's like you're watching us, but you're listening to us on radio. It's like a radio, but you see us. And we try to make you there in your first row box seat. We have Ken from the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, who's going to be doing a lot of the play-by-play, along with myself and our team here. Which now, being the fact that you're a new listener, and I hope you subscribe, I really appreciate that. And you'll get the logistics of everything. We have a lot of different shows here. I'll get into that in a little while on the show. We have a lot of guests. We have Yankees, ex-Yankees to come on, major ex-ball players. We've had Andrew Jones, who's, of course, going into the Hall of Fame. We had Andrew Jones right before he was picked for the Hall of Fame. So we do a lot here, and you have over 1,100 videos on YankeeMania. So you could go to YankeeMania right now and pick over 1,100 videos, and they could specifically say what guest is on, if there's a guest, when there's a guest. So that's what's going on. And I'll explain all the other shows. You can learn about. We'll have cooking. We have cooking in separately. We have entertainment. We have singing. We have all kinds of good stuff here. So thank you, Maria, for stopping in. And I hope you tell your friends and family they don't have to just be Yankee fans. They could be anything. So Sean, you started a little ruckus here with
Hey.
all of these shows and everything. So that's cool. That's great.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's great though. People are interested, and yes, we're doing it, and it's so exciting though. I mean, just the fact that when you look back and you're like, wow, wait a minute, the Yankees we know today weren't always the Yankees, but it is.
Could you read from our statement here, please?
Yeah, there was a time when you could go to a Super Bowl game. Now you have to be a multimillionaire or corporate insider. That's happening to baseball right before our eyes. And I gotta agree with some of what he's saying though. I mean, it used to be more affordable where you could go to a game. Now you either gotta have a corporate insider, find a deal of with AAA or double or whatever, some package deal, just to go in to do a game and then be able to enjoy it. Because like I said, you nowadays it's pretty much your rent you're paying to go watch a game.
No, you're right. Now he's written a lot here, guys. So, and I'm gonna put it on. If he was nice enough to write, we're gonna let you guys hear this. The average fan is gonna be shut out. That is the future of baseball. To go to the game, you're gonna have a lot of money. You're gonna have to shell out a lot of money. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Wow, this is great, guys. This is the first time in all the time we've been on that somebody's really thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you, Richard.
Sean, I agree with you about the fans, but I don't think you realize just how fast it's gonna come to the end. By the time you're 50, you won't be able to go to a Yankee game. Okay, baseball is becoming sort of like a movie theater. They have outpriced themselves, and people will stay home and stream rather than go to a movie theater. That's happening in baseball.
And there's some truth to it.
The true fan is being priced out before our very eyes. The salaries, the owners, the concessions, all big money. Wow.
Well, I mean, because when you look, like I said, you're paying what $1,000 some odd dollars for a seat in the stands, or maybe $700 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to pay almost $50 to get your meal because you can't really bring your food in there because security reasons. So it's not like you can bring your hot dogs and your nachos and your stuff in a cooler.
Yeah.
But
No,
but
you're
you're
right.
paying like $50 in total. And then I mean, Joe, you could probably tell me better than, but I mean, you got to pay for parking if you're parking near the stadium, or you may have to pay for the subway to go to the game, so then you don't have to worry about the parking. But still, that's like $4 or whatever it is, both ways.
No, I agree. It's absolutely insane, and the prices are insane. And I mean, what are we going to do about it? I mean, what can you do about it aside from watching it on TV? And if you don't have a cable package, you're paying $30 a month to that system, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and then if you don't have T-Mobile or something else, if you want to get the MLB app or MLB TV thing, it's $100 and some odd dollars a whole year for the whole season to get all the games. But then you got to be subject to blackouts, like when depending on where you're located at, and then the blackouts hit you at different spots.
Yeah, and now he says the fans are what made baseball what it is today. That's true. And now it's down to the corporate boardroom. They don't care about the fans. They only care about the bottom line, the almighty dollar. Well,
Right.
yeah, but you know what, Richard, that's true for a lot of industries. It's not just baseball. But I love your passion. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, he took time to write all this, and we're definitely putting it up here for everybody to see. And anybody have any questions on this, by all means,
Right.
shoot them out, everyone, and we'll try to answer in the best of our ability.
Yeah, and then, but I mean, you think about it. In the old days, when our grandparents were watching or listening to the Yankees, on they were either on radio or they had to be at the game.
Mm-hmm.
TV that after the 1930s, but you're watching in black and white. So, but
Yeah.
either you got to be in person at the game, but it was a lot more affordable back then. But
And listen, you know where it all comes down to, guys. Opening day is on Netflix. It's not on regular TV, and that's a travesty. How can you
Yeah.
not have the New York Yankees on local TV? How does that happen?
But
How does that happen?
it's the love of money. I'm telling you. The Bible
Yeah,
said
but
it plain and clear.
the Mets have the Mets are local. The Mets have WPIX, so the old Yankees stopping grounds. Why can't the Yankees do that? I don't understand. You can't tell me that Fox, New York, or Channel 9 that could definitely use WO or WWOR could definitely use some sports. CBS. There's so many outlets that they can go.
Well,
I
they could.
understand it. Why? Because you're not making the millions and trillions of dollars? I mean, come on.
Well, no, and I also think though this is MLB's doing. When MLB makes these contracts and then they pick certain games to be on these streaming devices like Peacock and Netflix and Prime and all this stuff, right? They allot these games, but then they also do this stupid lock. Why can't you have it on both? Why can't you just be like, okay, we're gonna stream this game,
Right.
and then but we're also gonna let the Yes Network or MSG or whatever the other local Channel 9, Channel 11, whatever local TV broadcast the game, because the Yankees are global. The San Francisco Giants are both global, long-time historic franchises. Instead of just disenfranchising real fans who are going to watch the games no matter what, but it's going to be like, why do you got to go through 10 different subscriptions just to watch the Yankees?
Yeah. Now, Charles says back in the 70s, box seats were $5. I got news for you guys. I gotta find it in one of my scrapbooks. I have a main box at Yankee Stadium. It was maybe 4 rows. 4 rows from the dugout. In 1978, which was a great year that we won with the great comeback. And that ticket was $9.50. $9.50. That same seat today is almost $1,000.
Yeah, and I mean it's what a few hundred for a nosebleed section. Not making fun of nosebleed in the chat, but
no pun intended, nosebleed. No, but well, listen, you can get upper deck, like section 420 and around that area for like $35. You can even get it for a little cheaper. But even the and I'll tell you the truth. I'm getting a little annoyed. I'm tired of the stuff that goes on in the bleachers, because let me tell you something. Some of those people are not very nice people. That are in there, that they do the roll call and everything. I got to be honest. I've tried to get a few of them on, and they don't want to be bothered for nothing. They think that their number 2 doesn't stink. And let me tell you something. They're lucky. They're lucky they get attention from the Yankees, because you know what? Sooner or later, that's going to stop. It's getting ridiculous what they do out there. But then not to acknowledge, all we're asking you to come on. We're being nice to have you come on, tell your story, what it's all about to be a bleacher creature, and they blow you away. Are you serious?
yeah,
Are you kidding me?
I've heard that about some of them, but yeah, it's you think they would want to have
And I'm not going to protect it, because I've reached out to a few of them. And what do we get? I'm not going to mention any names, but I will tell you that I sent out. We were having, I believe it was Tom Gordon in the bullpen, next to Mariano Rivera, and I sent it out to a bunch of people. So I get two responses. Would you please stop sending this stuff to us? It's like, what? I'm doing that because it's relevant to what you guys do on a daily basis. This is a guy you had in the bullpen. Are you serious? And I tell you the truth, I've lost all respect for that area. I want nothing to do with that area, and they shouldn't, and nobody should cover them. Nobody should cover them. I really, it's brought the wrong way.
Yeah, you can hear them, but it's just I don't know what it is about when other press or whatever they think they get their attention during the bleacher creatures, during the games. Then no one really cares what happens after they do the roll call. But they don't. Unfortunately, some fans are like that. I mean, the one time I went to a Yankee Stadium game, I told you it was Memorial Day, 2003. Roger Clemens was on the mound trying for his 300th win against the Red Sox. And then we were kind of way out there in left field. But my mom got it through as a veteran, her being a veteran, retired
Right.
Navy. She got the deal through like AAA or whatever it was. The deal was a bundle. But we took a charter from upstate New York, from Albany, like a charter bus. That's part of the deal. And it was a whole group of us. And we got bussed all the way to Yankee Stadium. And I enjoyed it all this. But you know what I saw though during the games? And I mean, yeah, we lost 8-4 that game. But I'm trying to focus on the game, and there's brawls breaking out right near me where these like Red Sox fans and Yankee fans were hitting each other with beer bottles.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like 15 years old going, can we not just watch the Not that I wouldn't be whatever, but it's got to make sense when you want to get in a fight because, things can happen.
Yeah, and like I say, a lot of that it's like people running onto the field.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, they got to get tired of it because they're not going to cover it. And I don't understand the logic to it. Yeah, you want a minute of fame, but the next minute you're going to be in the slammer for the night. There's no in between. You're going to spend the night in the slammer, and they're not going to show it on TV. So, do you want to like impress your girlfriend or something that you're running on the field and then you're going to be thrown in jail? How does that look on your resume? I mean, I don't understand some of the quirks that go on. I really don't. It's like they're not gonna put you on. So why even do it? It makes no sense.
Yeah, and Richard's making other comments about, the playoffs and the World Series. And it used to be that format where the top two teams in each league, whoever won basically you won the pennant in the regular season by having the best record in either the AL or NL, and then you went to the World Series. But every time they've linked into the playoffs, it's to give other teams a shot to it, whatever. But
right,
and in another sense too, it does make money because it puts fans in the seats. It's a lot more games, but yeah, some of it you're kind of like you got to have a stopping point. You can't just start going, yeah, we're gonna have 12-team playoff. Oh wait, we already do that. 14-team playoff. You gotta no more adding extra playoff spots or no more. Let's do this LinkedIn. I mean, you got it already. Although I'd rather liked it where when it was just one wild card spot, the teams that won their divisions, and you do get out to the World Series.
We have spent some time talking about this, but you know what, guys, we have a lot of time to be talking about all of this because we might as well enjoy and stick to the topic of playing right now because why are we getting depressed in February when we can, hopefully the Yankees win. We'll get depressed in December, but at least you have Christmas and the holidays. But to go on here and be depressed and know that there's Yankee spring training is going to start on Saturday. I mean, we brought out good points, don't get me wrong, but I think now we could save this for another day because it's really time. It's time to enjoy what we have in baseball for this year. And I understand it's a good talking power. I understand that, but we also have to stay positive and move forward because you know what? We're knocking ourselves out talking about it, but nobody's listening right now. No baseball offices, no board, no players, no. It's like deaf to the ear. So we could talk about it all we want, but nothing's going to change. The only thing that is going to change is the Yankees are going to start on Friday afternoon, and we're going to be doing the play-by-play on Saturday. That's what's going to change.
Yeah, and
so I think we got to start saying we got to and kudos to Richard and everybody else that brought this all up. But but we just have to move along. We really have to move along because obviously if the baseball offices aren't worried about it, then at this point, why should we? Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We could talk about it. We had to talk about it all the time. So, and we'll see. Oh, we got some breaking news here from Nitin. Kyle Irving will sit out the remainder of the season as he rehabs a torn ACL and suffered in March. And the Mavericks announced Irving will attempt his comeback next season. Wow, I'm jumping for joy here. Who cares?
oh, come on. No, I mean,
the guy's a bozo.
Kylie Irving. I mean, he sometimes he's a drama king, and other times he just plays. But keep his head down.
He's an outright bozo.
No,
but I'm teasing. I'm just trying to make some fun here. No, thank you, Nitin, for that. And Nitin is ready. So 1, 2, 3. What do you say, Sean? You want to say hello to Nitin?
Yeah. Let's go. We
and it just blacked out again. His wonderful mechanics. Now as soon as he's ready, he'll let us know. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We need to acknowledge him.
There it is. The acknowledgement of the sayonara is here. The sayonara.
What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Good morning.
What's up?
What's up, Joe? I had to take a important phone call, so that's why I couldn't join earlier. And then
no, that's all right.
I was driving and all too. So you guys are doing a great job. And guys, tune in tonight, 7:30. We got a history of the Yankees with Sean and Charles. It's gonna be a great show. Everybody, please tune in. I think you don't want to miss this. Get your popcorn ready. It's gonna be a fun one. And then tomorrow, my team and I booked 2 guests for tomorrow at 10:30. My team and I booked my work colleague Bria Frisbee from Nation's Best NIL Dream Company, and also my team and I booked our client. Booked our client Juan Rincon, former MLB pitcher. He'll be coming on 11:45 tomorrow. So get your questions ready for both of them. They're really looking forward to it, and glad that my team and I could help out with all this stuff. And stay tuned. We're working on more clients for you guys. So stay tuned, guys. What's up, Richard? What's up, Bill? What's up, everyone?
Bill is back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh, yes.
By the way, Michaela Schifrin got gold.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A super solemn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. Oh, by the way, everyone, that everybody that celebrates Ash Wednesday, God bless you all.
Yeah.
I hope that you have a great day, and prayers to everyone. I really, really, it's hard to believe we're already at Ash Wednesday, which means
Where are
Easter,
they?
and it's right around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, this is Lent season for not only Catholics but Christians.
Yep.
Some people do it real hard in the season,
Mm.
but it started with Fat Tuesday, which was yesterday. This is like a big feast. She had, but yeah, in a lot of the Catholic and Christian areas, it's real big. But yeah, happy Ash Wednesday to those who mark it. And yeah, Easter season, Lent season. And then yeah, we got baseball season. Can it get any better than that?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
You're
But
lying.
yeah, and to the Jewish preparing for Passover as well. So
Yes. Yeah.
Well, a lot of interesting things coming out of Yankee camp yesterday, obviously with Aaron Judge's press conference, Aaron Boone. I'm kind of happy that Aaron Judge finally said that he was frustrated that the Yankees didn't make any moves, but now he's happy now with the Yankees movement. Obviously, bringing back Cody Bellinger, but and bringing other pieces in, but more moves are here to be made, in my opinion. Hopefully soon. So, but yeah, so far so good at Yankees spring, and obviously Judge, he loves Carlos Legrande's stuff. Legrande could be a star in this league, obviously, and more room to improve. But him throwing over 100 miles already is amazing to see, and we'll get to see that on Saturday. Friday, you'll see E-Rob, Emma Fudd, and then Saturday you get to see Carlos. So back-to-back, two studs prospects the Yankees have. And,
he took my line.
yeah.
I'm a fun.
Well, no, Joe. Then you got to say it's rabbit season. No, it's duck season.
It's Elmer Fudd.
No, it's Carlos Legrande season.
There you
I'm
go.
hunting for a rabbit.
It's rabbit season.
It's Yankee season.
It's Sean season. It's Joe
Bozo
season.
Oh yeah.
season.
Oh hey, you know what? A good rabbit stew is yes.
Ooh. Deer
Just
meat.
think, from opening day
Deer
to the end
meat,
of the
rabbit.
season, who would we pick on? Will it be the manager, the players? Got it? Somebody? No, Richard. What we're going to do, the Yankees, as soon as they go on, lockout, we're gonna be having the cooking shows. We're gonna have all kinds of entertainment, singing. It's gonna be great. So we're not, listen. You want to go on strike? Go right ahead. We're ready for you, baby. We're ready for you.
And yeah, it's a lot of things too. But also, we could just pick on Mr. Manfred over there. Have a dartboard cutout. If it makes you feel better, you have a little target picture, Rob Manfred, and your dartboard, and you throw darts.
Oh my God.
But I mean, hey, you gotta do something. I'm not advocating for violence against anybody. Just if you need to get your frustrations out, you gotta find creative ways. And smack that like button.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Drop that people's elbow on that.
Shred the coaster, like Chef Dick says. Shred the coaster.
Do it.
Shred your life coleslaw.
Bim, ba, bam, ba, boom, ba, do it, all of that. But don't hurt anybody, and only hurt the buttons, and press the like button and subscribe. That's what you need to do, baby. And so Nitin, what do you think of the first show unveiled by YankeeMania tonight at 7:30 with the history of the Yankees show? What do you think about it?
I like it. Can't wait. I think Sean and Joe's gonna kill it. I meant Sean and Charles is gonna kill it. I think they obviously both know the history, and Joe, you know your history too. So I think adding Charles to this panel tonight is gonna be fun. And guys, get your questions ready. Charles and Sean will answer your questions, and I think it's gonna be a fun show, and I can't wait to learn about the past. Obviously, I miss a lot of it, and I was born in '95, so now I get to relive in the 60s, back even 50s, 60s, whatever they talk about. I can't wait for that. And Charles, man, you're a true legend in my opinion, and always supporting the show and always saying please like and subscribe. Thank you, Charles. You're the best, and looking forward to seeing you on the panel for after a while. Last time you were on the panel, I think, was last year, and but now you're gonna get a shot here. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is a good way to lead way into the Yankee season, to be honest, and something unique that other shows don't have. So this is the reason why it's called NYY Mania, because anything can happen. Craziness can happen. A lot of surprises can happen. So
underwear could come out. You never know.
No farts on live.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
But hey,
listen, if you get these views on YouTube, what 500,000 views for somebody you can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah, all serious,
or they're blowing their nose.
Yeah, all seriousness, no. But this show, I think this show is gonna be a great one. And Sean, you're gonna do Sean. You and Charles are gonna kill it. So let's go.
And also a side note that when everybody's done, when you guys are done, you just give the thumbs up, and we could turn it into Real Live Yankees. That we'll go over the news and notes of today's happenings in spring training. I'm sure we'll get something between now and then, and we'll keep the same. We'll keep the same stream. You know, it's ridiculous to have you guys go off and come back on, but that's when they're absolutely done. They could be done in 3 hours. They could be done in 5. I don't know, but it's they're the bosses of the show. So, Sean, like I said, we're really looking forward to it. I'm just going to be putting on the screen the questions from the people and making sure everything is going well. And I think you and Charles are gonna knock it out of the park. No pun intended. So we wish you all the luck in the world. Nobody's pushing harder than me to make this show a success. And I really wish everybody in the panel, please take 10 minutes and come press that like button for Sean and Charles. We really, you have no idea how important that is to not only to us. Do you know something, guys? Again, you know I don't hold back with you guys. I found out this morning as I was making the links for our wonderful guests for the next few days. I happened just to check, and you know the show yesterday for Tommy Green, YouTube, and this is for a 4 o'clock. What was it?
5 o'clock.
They put it out 5,000 times.
Thank you.
5,000
you guys, by the way, Sean and Joe did a great job with their client yesterday, and Tommy really enjoyed it, and he's looking forward to coming back soon. So you guys did a great job, and chat, you did a great job with Tommy. So I'm sending the full link to Tommy today.
And you know what, right. Nitin and Sean, I can't stress enough how happy, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and these guys will tell you how happy it is to see Real Bill back.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, I'm happy.
Back to Real Bill.
He has been instrumental for us and for Ken and for a lot of the creators. But I could speak for this show. It meant so much when he came up yesterday, and of course I love each and every one of you, but understand there's like a special love that we have for Real Bill, because he's been there since day one. He has seen it all, and he's been through, him and his loving family have been through a lot. From the bottom of my heart, it meant so much to us that he came back. And came back strong, feeling good, feeling well. And I can't thank you enough, Real Bill. It means the world to us. It really does. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out, guys.
No. Well, welcome back, Real Bill. Real Bill is the best, and good to have him back.
Yeah, and also I think Nathan, wasn't there a couple birthday shout outs too? And yes,
Yeah,
real
so,
Bill is a
I want to
blessing.
give a birthday shout out to one of our friends, Aya. She's part of the team also. You'll see her eventually. She's been busy with other things. So happy birthday to Aya. Enjoy your day. She's the best. And also happy birthday to our client and two-time Super Bowl champion Gary Reasons. Enjoy your day too, Gary. You deserve it. So happy birthday to both of them. And thank you, Sean, for bringing that up. I completely forgot.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. And if we could get Maria to sing "Happy Birthday," that would be great. And Maria, what do you say? I know you're on the cruise, but let's go. Come on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Nice. Straight from the cruise. Maria, we
Great
really
news.
hoping. I know you're having an incredible time right now, and you deserve it. You worked very, very, very hard, and not only do you work Monday through Friday, but then you're singing all weekend long everywhere. And your dad, he's a legend. He's right now in Chicago. And pretty soon they'll be in LA. They'll be here. They just go everywhere. And you guys are going to get a chance to meet Angelo Venuto very, very soon, everyone. I'm real excited. He's definitely agreed to come on the show. And we're going to try to have the father and daughter team and also the niece and the nephew to come on. And you guys are going to absolutely fall in love with this family. That's all I could tell you with it. It's a real happening. It really is. So we had a chance to get a little, Nitin and the crew had a chance to get a little taste of it live. And Nitin, what can you say about the family aside from they're an amazing family?
Amazing family and such an inspiration, and they did a great job on Friday singing and keeping the fans entertained. Everybody was dancing. Joe was off the rails. It was fun.
Yeah, it really was. Sweet Caroline.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what. No, every time I've heard that song played by a live performer, the whole crowd just bust out. I've been to veteran conferences, and when they start playing that, dun, 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 so good, so good, so good.
There's nothing like there was nothing like when I was working in Madison Square Garden and Neil Diamond was coming at night. I forget. I stayed there morning, noon, and night anyway, but to watch 20,000 for concerts, 21,000, but 21,000 people just standing up and going, it's something that you have to experience. Yeah. Now it's on YouTube, so if you go to YouTube, punch in Neil Diamond with Sweet Caroline, it really is it's incredible. It's just like Billy Joel.
It's playing in my head right now.
Yeah, just like Billy Joel singing the piano.
Oh yes,
it's
piano man.
Nothing like it, man. It's just nothing like it. And these are things that you just don't forget. You really don't. Yeah. And even a Celine Dion, and I pray every day that she's going to be able to come back with that terrible disease that she has, and come back and play. And she vows that one day she's going to be back. And I really hope so, because the world is missing out on what a talent. What a talent.
And also prayers for Billy Joel. Yeah. He had to stop touring and performing due to the brain cancer, and pray for him. They're battling that stuff out. But also, you know what?
Yeah, prayers to Barry Manilow also.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Barry Manilow at the Garden and all, and as a fan, ex-girlfriends loving him too. That we went to. I must have seen him 18 times.
You're talking about Mr. What's that?
Mr.
Coco
Excitement.
Cabana.
Yep. Yep. And then everybody sings what I write the songs, and I Can't Smile Without You. He always brings somebody up from
You're the apple in the eye. You're the apple of my eye, or on my mind.
Oh, yeah, I mean, and no matter what they sing, it's just amazing. It really is.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you a concert that nobody should miss. And I don't know if you don't have to love opera, but in one time you've got to go see Andrea Bocelli in person.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they played one of his. Excuse me. Did they play one of the songs at the restaurant too? Right.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Andre Bocelli is.
Keep and he is just what an amazing man. And I've seen at least 8 times. I've been blessed that way, and I'll tell you, the shows that they put on, it's just amazing. Sometimes if you're going to spend a lot of money on something, I know you want to spend it on the Yankees and all that, but sometimes, you got to treat yourself, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your significant other, whatever it is, and go to these shows, man.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what you're missing if you haven't seen, somebody like Andrea Bocelli, or it's a shame you got to get old, man. It's really a shame you got to get old.
Well, and then you got other guys like Stevie Wonder.
Yep.
If he's performing there, you got to see a legend like Stevie Wonder, man.
Yep.
And there's a lot of other great artists, especially a lot of these older artists,
like
from the 60s and 70s.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, I mean Bob Marley's gone, but yeah, when people do these tribute concerts to him, and his songs are powerful. I mean, Buffalo Soldier.
Yep.
One Love.
One Love. Yeah. Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one as well. But yeah, Buffalo Soldier, Dreadlock Rasta.
Woo. Yeah, Sean.
Oh, Sean, don't quit your day job, my friend. No, just
hey, I know I can't sing, but you know what?
I'm teasing.
When I listen to great songs, I can't help but sing out to. Especially as a kid, I used to sing along to Tim McGraw, Garth Brooks, some of these others, and I still do it.
No way, and you should. And you know, in the country, funny you should met. I absolutely adore. Well, I love Carrie Underwood, but I adore Martina McBride.
Yeah.
She is not only beautiful, but the way she sings, the way she brings everything out, and there's so much, and believe me, guys, we are working very hard to get some of these entertainers on here.
Yeah,
not only that, I am working.
My team and I are working on that also, so stay tuned.
Yes.
Before Carrie Underwood, my big crush was Faith Hill. But Martina McBride was up there as well.
Carrie Underwood is doing the American Idol thing now.
Yeah, she's doing that, but she's also touring.
And by the way, we have an amazing story from a New Jersey area. A Seeger cop named Julie. Her name is Julia. I connected with her on Instagram already. She is amazing voice. She's on American Idol as a contestant, and she moved on to the next round. She's Seagirt, New Jersey, Monmouth County. Shout out to Julia. I hope she does great, and she's a cop. So another amazing right there that's doing American Idol, and I connected with her on Instagram, and my team and I are already trying to work with her, add her as a client, and hopefully we're gonna see if we can bring her on the show here.
Speaking of American Idol, there's another judge, a legendary judge, Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Oh, what a feeling! On the field.
That whole panel's full of legends. She's beautiful. She still got it. You got Luke Bryan, another legend.
Yep.
Richie,
And you got
Richie, Ryan Seacrest, obviously, and then
Yeah.
you got, I forgot who is the other one. Is there another one on the panel? Or those three? Those are the
no, it's just 3 judges.
yeah,
The
three.
other
And
one,
then Ryan
the
Seacrest.
other one, what's her name? Katy Perry. She left.
Yeah,
Yeah, Katy Perry left. She used to be on it.
I
And
think
also
Carrie Underwood is a great fit for that one too. So
yeah, well, and also Steve Tyler used to be on it too.
yeah,
Mr.
and Ryan,
Aerosmith.
and you already know Ryan Seacrest is going to be part of everything. So
Oh yeah, him. And well, you also know that Simon Cowell, even though
Yes.
he's
He
behind the
owns
scenes
everything.
now.
remember the
Yeah, he
original.
owns.
Remember the original paddle with Paul Abdul,
Yes,
Randy
and
Jackson.
yeah.
Oh my God, that was
That show, you don't realize, been on like 30 years. I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely.
20 some odd years, almost 30 years. Yeah. I mean, I remember when they started. I was like, what? And then you know who the first winner was? Kelly Clarkson
yeah, that was. Mhm.
and Justin Timberlake.
She's a doll. Kelly Clarkson is just the girl next door.
Yeah.
And what a singer. What a singer. Oh my. I had the pleasure of seeing
Oh,
3 shows live here in New York City, and oh my God, she is that voice is just smoothing. It really, really is.
mhm.
Good. See, that's what I like about this show. We can
You know-
talk about anything, and we managed to hit the nerves with everybody in the chat. Now, Charles saying Rolling Stones and Bob
Oh
Seger,
yeah.
all of that. So,
I
let
mean,
me-
you look, Rolling Stones, Queen, Beatles, the Monkees, all those. The Bee Gees,
yeah, and
all
look
of
at
those.
what Richard says. You guys are missing out if you don't go and see a lot of these cover bands that impersonate singers like Neil Diamond, ABBA, Elvis. Some of these singers sound exactly, like the original. You're right,
Oh yeah.
Richard.
I mean-
ABBA. I could listen to ABBA 24 hours a day. As a matter of fact, before the show goes on, I'm playing "The Winner Takes It All" or "Thank You for the Music." Fernando. I am in awe with ABBA.
And Joe's dancing to Dancing Queen.
Yeah, that was okay. I like Waterloo. I like Waterloo. But and Neil Diamond, the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
really.
Best,
Elvis, remember everyone? I was at his last concert at Madison Square Garden, Elvis Live. I have the album. I'm still waiting to get to see what it's worth.
Oh yeah.
I have the album that it's a cassette.
Oh.
And they say Elvis has left the building in Madison Square Garden.
And
I was very young, but I went.
speaking of that era, there's a new documentary coming out. I don't know if y'all seen the ads for it on Prime. It's called The Man on the Run, and it's centered around former Beatles legend, the Wings, the solo artist, the man, the myth, the legend, Sir Paul McCartney.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
Well, I got a quick story about that. So in growing up, I didn't like the Beatles, and there's one reason, because they used to make fun of who I really liked, and that was the Monkees. I love the Monkees, but they don't play their own music. They're all phony, but they still sing. They still sing. And then when the show went off, because they did a half-hour show, it was kind of dumb. But I only watched the show because they always played one nice song at the end. But then I got to really get into the Beatles, and of course the rest is history. I love the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
And,
Well,
and if you go on YouTube, you could actually see them live at Shea Stadium back in 1963 or 64, I think it was.
And then
And
there's
girls just like fainting all over the place. It was like unbelievable.
Well,
Unbelievable.
And also the crazy thing too was all of those were talented musicians, and like George and Paul, they would like play exotic instruments on some of the songs. They wrote their own songs. All of them did, including Ringo Starr, who wasn't their original drummer, by the way.
Right.
Peter Best was, but then Ringo took over, and the rest was history. But yeah, and then you had bands like the Queen. Remember when Queen took in the 1970s and all the way up until Freddie Mercury passed away? And I'm sure there's some of them.
Was in one of their songs. And he's going to reverse on the way to second, on the way to third. I always forget. See, I wasn't a big rock fan, but I knew once I remember playing that on one of my shows on radio. I got an okay from a friend of mine. Actually, the producer knew the producer of that album, so they asked about it, and he says, "Yeah, you can play it. I don't care." Meatloaf. Yeah. Oh, that was Meatloaf. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, that was Meatloaf. But no, Queen was the group that did, We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You, Bohemian Rhapsody, another one, Bites the Dust. All these ballads they got,
we could play that. We could play that every time Nitin's team goes in and interviews a rookie guy, and then right after that, they're gonna say another one bites the dust, and another one does, and another one does, another one bites the dust. Because every time he was interviewing somebody, they get traded the next day.
My team and I also were doing when we do the events too with them. Like we book them events.
And the next day, this guy got traded. This guy says, I listen to YankeeMania. The next 2 days, he got traded. Please.
Well, no, Fernando Cruz.
Anyone anymore.
Fernando Cruz is still on the team.
Mm-hmm. Fernando Cruz. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, maybe what Nathan can do is, go do an interview with like one of the other prospects from another team, and then hopefully they get traded to the Yankees. Reverse psychology there.
Yeah, so Fernando Cruz did a promo from us thanks to Nitin.
Yep.
And it's on our music thing that's from the other computer. And we can't play it on here, but there's got to be a way that we could transfer it to this, and we'll find a way, because I would love to have Fernando Cruz, saying that.
My team and I are working on getting him on here pretty soon, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you talk about ratings.
Oh, Fernando Cruz, Oswaldo Cabrera, he probably get us a lot of ratings too.
Oswaldo, how you doing?
The smiling assassin, Oswaldo Cabrera.
I'll tell you, the fans love him, man. That if he doesn't make the team, they're going to revolt.
No, I think he's locked in for
nothing's
super utility guy.
So
I know,
you're
right?
here today, you're gone tomorrow. I don't know.
Especially Brian Cashman.
Guys, this is a very, very nice stream, guys. We touched on a lot of different issues, the potential lockout, all kinds of entertainment. Sean's and Charles' show tonight.
Yep.
Remember, everyone, after the show, again, if there's Yankee news throughout, we don't want to be stale. If there's no news at all, then we're going to say goodnight. If there is news, we will definitely stay, but it will be the same stream, and but that'll be at the end. So
we should. I just came up with another idea, Joe, for this show. By the way, first of all, before we go there, I just want to say continue liking, subscribing to this channel. My team and I are still working on some big things. Obviously, working on more clients for this show, so stay tuned. And we're trying to do a live show with our Job on the Mouse show also together at a venue. So we're working on that. And also, I gotta reach out to Lindsay about the charity event. So I want to get that going too pretty soon. And so please continue liking, subscribing, and also continue liking, subscribing to our Job on the Mouse show. And please stay tuned. Big things are happening at our nation's best NIL Dream Team companies. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I came up with another idea, guys. I don't know if this will work, but we should do a segment on the Yankees players that people don't talk about anymore.
Yeah.
Like when they go to the restroom.
No, like no, the Yankees the players that the Yankees had over the years that no one remembered or no one talks about anymore. We should do.
Yeah,
Pete
that is a good idea.
I know
And
most. I know
Jose
most.
Canseco.
No.
You're talking about like Earl Combs.
No. I'll give you guys an example. Ready for this? I don't know if you guys remember this. Ready for this? Cody Ransom.
Oh yeah, Cody.
Hey, like those type of players.
Cody the Doty.
People
Yeah.
forgot about that no one talk about. We should do a segment on that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, like Ricky Leday.
Yeah, start naming players that people.
Well, we had Homer Bush.
Yeah, but that's different. This is like Cody Ransom, that type of player where people forgot and don't remember.
Okay.
Well, they would have forgotten Clay Bellinger if it wasn't for Cody.
Yeah. And I'll give you another one. Ready for this? What about Randy Wynn?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Shane Spencer.
Yeah, Shane Spencer. But are you guys willing to do a segment on that, guys, on the chat? Please tell me in the chat if you guys are interested in doing that. Naming players that people forgot about, which I did.
Well, yeah, but you can do that as name me the Yankee team that would probably lose 150 games.
Yeah, well, maybe we can do that too. Yeah.
That is that we but we gotta save shows for the strike and the lockout.
I know.
Oh yeah,
that is a great idea. I like it. I like the idea.
Cody Ransom. No one talks about Cody Ransom. I still remember Cody Ransom.
Jeez.
Carl Pavano.
Well, how about Bubba Crosby?
Oh my God, Bubba Crosby. I remember that one too.
The Yankees are gonna play Bubba Crosby.
Oh, okay, ready for this? Ready for this? Sergio Mitre.
Sergio,
Chad Curtis.
Chad Curtis, yes.
If he's out of jail.
What about this? Chad Godin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Sidney Poisson. Sidney Poisson.
Perez.
Who?
Pascual Perez used to throw the ball under his leg to first base.
Freddie Garcia.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. How about let's see, who else was Horace Clark. There's a name of the past. Roy White, who I love. What a quiet, good player. What a good player.
Stephen Drew.
Waste of life.
Kelly Johnson.
Then there's Dale Berra.
Oh yeah, gets thrown out. Dale Berra and who is the other guy that got thrown out at the same time?
Oh,
was it Espinosa?
I think it was Espinosa.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Chris Stewart.
Chris Stewart, yeah.
How about ready for this one? I don't know if you Angel Baroja.
Oh yeah, the one that stole the Rookie of the Year from Hideki Matsui.
Yep.
Oh, I got one. Catcher Joel Skinner. He couldn't hit a ground ball if he tried.
Oh, Charles brought up Lindy McDaniel.
I like Lindy McDaniel, and plus we got Lou Piniella for him, Bozo. That was good.
Look at Charles. He's going off. Let's go. Walt Williams, Steve.
No Nick Williams. Leave no Nick Williams alone.
No, he said Peterson.
Poor guy.
He said Fitz Peterson.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Joe, this could be a good show. I mean, good show. I like this. I'm liking this
already. Oh, yeah. It'd be a separate one. That would be interesting, too, because, I mean, there's a lot of players over the years.
Bill Verdon.
Oh,
managed the Yankees and the New York Mets and played both teams as a player. Joe Torre. Well, let's see. Yogi Berra.
Ralph Hogg.
No, they didn't play. Lee Mazzilli.
Oh, yeah, Lee Mazzilli.
Well,
did he manage?
He didn't manage. Let's see. What Yankee manager managed the Yankees and the New York Mets and played for both teams as a it's got to be Joe Torre.
Did Joe Torre play for both? I thought he played with St. Louis.
I think he was a player manager for the Mets.
Really? Joe Torre?
Well, no,
was?
I know Yogi was a player manager for the
Joe
Mets.
Torre was?
What's the answer, Richard? Dun 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 dun. dun.
Well, I think Yogi, because Yogi was still like a player manager in the '60s when he took over for Ralph Hope.
Yeah, but he wasn't with the Mets in the mid '60s.
Well, in 68, 69, when he managed the Mets, wasn't he still a player manager?
He didn't manage the Mets in 68, 69. That was Gil Hodges.
All right, ready for
He
this?
managed the Mets in 73.
I got more forgotten Yankee players. Ready for this? We can make this into the segment. Mark Bellhorn.
Mark Bellhorn. First at bat, he hit a home run. After that, he couldn't hit a ground ball.
Ready for this?
God.
Travis Hafner.
Well, he had a couple of home runs. Oh, no, the best one was Bob Shepard's. Playing shortstop, number what was 18? Alvaro Espinoza.
Oh, remember this one? Austin Kearns.
Number 18.
Yeah,
Austin Kearns and Austin Slater were two of the bozo players I've ever. No, the worst bozo player I ever saw was Bobby Brown.
Vernon Wells.
Why?
Vernon Wells was all right.
He wasn't bad.
John Allrud.
Who?
John Allrud.
No, that's John Olerud.
Oh, Allrud, sorry.
He was a great player. What are you talking about?
Charles has a name too. Mike Kekich.
Him and
Mike
Fritz
Kekich.
Peterson are the ones that switched wives.
Oh my God! Ready for this one? I know this name already. Jake Westbrook.
Oh God, he pitched for Cleveland though.
Yeah.
Charlie Spikes. Santorino Sanchez.
Okay, ready for this?
Kurt Blefary.
Joe, you might know this, or maybe Sean too, and Charles. John McGraw.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus. Now but how about Bill Burback? Oh God, Bill Burback. Johnny Callison. Oh my, Fred Chicken Stanley.
No one talks about the shortstop before Derek Jeter.
Tony Fernandez.
Ready for this?
He died, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, rest in peace. Gerald Williams.
Xavier Nady.
Yeah, that was too. But also Gerald Williams.
Gerald Williams died. He's gone.
Yeah, but no, I mean, people barely talk about him playing. But
Brett Tomko.
Oh God, another bozo.
And then Jonathan Hababadejo.
Oh, John Habian.
No, John Hababadejo.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. If you want to talk about, if you could say his name, you would have gotten a medal. Oh my God!
You want to talk about a bozo? How about Jacoby Ellsbury?
Oh God, Jacoby! Oh my God! I mean, there was some clinging. Dennis Sherrill.
Yeah. Then there was Gerald Weaver.
Jeff Weaver.
Jeff
Weaver.
What a consummate jerk. Let's see.
Ted Lilly.
Yeah, he was okay. Lance Bergman, when he came to the Yankees, he got one hits.
Don't forget Kenny Rogers,
You
the
got
baseball player.
When to hold up, know when to fold up.
Yeah. And then you had Kevin Brown.
Oh God. How about oh my God, what was his name? The skinny pitch. Doyle Alexander.
Doyle Alexander. Wow.
Bob. Let's see. Man, there's some doozies, man.
But we should definitely do a segment on this. What's up, Ken?
Hey, what's up, Ken?
Oh, good. With Ken here. Come on, Ken. Give us some good names of Yankee garbage.
Yankees we don't talk about much anymore. because we forgot about them. They were so
AC
awful.
Cox.
Sonny Gray.
1974. Oh God.
I think Ken called me Sean also. He said greetings, Joe, Sean, and Sean.
Oh, marvelous Marv Thornberry.
Oh.
You're right.
All right, Ken brought up Javier Vasquez. So there you go.
Another bozo. Another bozo. Oh, we got Javi Vasquez. Couldn't pitch. Then he goes somewhere else. He was great. He comes back here. Can't pitch again.
Wait, there's a current guy like that. Could it be? He's on the Red Sox now. Sonny Gray.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Spud Chandler.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ready for this? Urban Shocker. Ali Reynolds.
Kevin Useless.
Hey,
He was useless for the Yankees. He stunk.
who was the outfielder that misplayed?
Ali Reynolds. How about Ali Reynolds?
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
Who was the outfielder that
I got one. Richie Sexton.
Yeah, Richie Sexton. Yep.
Another one.
Mhm.
Remember, you guys remember?
He struck out every time up.
You guys remember Mark Reynolds?
Of course, Mark. Yeah, he wasn't bad though.
Yeah.
Then who was that other right-handed slugger? He came to the Yankees. He couldn't hit a ground ball.
Oh.
There's so many of them.
Chili Davis?
Oh, Chili Davis was good for the Yankees. You kidding? I forgot the name. How about Frenchie Cordero?
Yes.
Frenchie Cordero. No, I like because every time I hear that name, I think of what John Sterling said.
Hideki Arobu.
Yeah.
No, I call him Hideki. I robbed you.
Yeah. He killed himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he hung himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have enough money with for $38 million that he robbed from the Yankees. Poor guy, though. I mean, rest in peace.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, they had some Alan Closter. Oh my God, Freddie Bean. Oh, little Freddie Bean in the bullpen.
Yeah.
God.
Then there was
Now you want to talk some really good relievers, Dick Tidrow.
Yeah. What about Bob Wickman?
Yeah.
Wickman was pretty good.
Oh, and then there was Romero Mendoza.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mel Stoudemire.
Mel Stoudemire was a great player, but a great coach.
He was even better pitching coach.
Mhm.
His stuff finished early because of his arm.
All right, ready for this?
Yeah.
For a while.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Supernova, Ivan Nova.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know another one?
Got rid of him.
Michael Pineda.
Oh yeah.
Michael, I put the stuff on my face, Pineda.
Don Gullett.
Oh,
Mhm.
Don Gullett. He was a great
Really?
pitcher. He just died.
Oh really?
No. But
Rudy May.
yeah.
Very good pitcher. Very, very good, serviceable pitcher. Yes. Came from the Angels.
Jimmy
Very
Key. Jimmy Key.
Yeah, Jimmy Key, we barely talk about now, but he was a good guy.
Jimmy was the key of winning.
Hiroki Kuroda.
Yes, he was good.
Yeah.
Good.
Kuroda was excellent. And then there was what's the other guy?
Pete and
Tim
Cavilla.
Raines. Tim Raines, we barely talk about his time with the Yankees.
He was good. He had a lot of clutch hits. Oh my God.
And people
Lot.
barely talk about the time when Ricky Henderson was with the Yankees too.
Yep. Larry Milbourne, he was excellent. A great backup. I mean, there's so many players. Oh my God.
And then remember we had Melky Cabrera.
Melky, yep.
Who?
Melky Cabrera.
Oh, Melky. Yeah, he was serviceable.
What about Russell Martin?
Russell Martin was good.
Russell Martin. Yeah, Russell the Muscle.
Al Downing.
Caught Hank Aaron's 715th home run.
Yeah, he gave it up.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. No, that was Tom House.
Phil.
Tom House caught it, but Al Downing was the pitcher that gave it up.
They gave it up. Right?
Ready for this? Phil Necro.
Oh yeah.
And thanks to him, to get his 300th win, he had to lose 8 games in a row, and the Yankees lost out in 1985 against the Blue Jays. Yankees
Wow.
were in all the way, but he couldn't win that 300 until the last day of the season when the Yankees were knocked out and ended up to be 2 games out.
They no, and another one is Al Geyer.
Who?
Or no, Alan Getty or whatever. How do you pronounce his name?
Oh, Dave Rigetti, right?
Yeah, Dave Rigetti. I'm not even
Ragu
mixing him up with someone else.
I always used to call him the Ragu Man. The 5 greatest hitters I ever saw in person: Roberto Clemente, yep. Mickey Mantle, yep. Willie Mays, yep. I have to add Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson was the greatest third baseman I've ever seen. And next, and right below him was Greg Nettles. Frank Robinson was awesome, and Hank Aaron was awesome. I'm really happy that everybody's leaves out like A-Rod or Bonds because they don't deserve.
Yeah, well,
Charles said.
Hank Aaron was a. I mean, Hank Aaron was.
Yeah, Charles said Jerry Kenny and then Charlie Smith.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jerry Kenny.
Well, what I'm saying, Hank Aaron, if you ever break down, like I remember a while ago, I saw the stat like per season. You know, that guy hit like 40 homers a season his whole career.
Yep.
And he was high average and everything. He was a pure hitter.
Yep.
He didn't need no Roy.
You guys would have seen Hank Aaron in his heyday, Frank Robinson in his heyday. You're talking, George Brett in his heyday. You guys just would be in awe.
Well, and then you also have Pete Rose.
Now. Pete Rose was Charlie Hustle. He was crazy. Knocking
Joe
down
Morgan.
Yeah, these are players. You don't have that today. I'm sorry.
And then also you got to add Thurman Munson.
Of course. I just that every time I bring up Thurman Munson, I get a bad pit in my stomach. A bad.
No,
pit.
I mean
So
him
sad.
and Roberto. I mean, unfortunately for Roberto Clemente and for Thurman Munson, their careers were ended way before they.
Yeah, Don Gullett was the ace of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I was ecstatic when we got him back in '77. I was doing hat dances. Couldn't stay healthy as a Yankee. Yeah, one really good year in '77, and then it was all downhill.
Oh, Edwin and Carson,
Oh yeah, Mr. Walk the Parrot.
like this. Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Ready for this? Derek Lowe, Kerry Wood, also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that Kerry Wood did play with the. But Kerry Wood is always remembered as a Cub.
And Derek Lowe also. So.
Yeah, but Kerry Wood, man, 20 strikeouts. He had a 20 strikeout game with the Cubs.
Yeah.
We had an old version of John Mayberry.
Oh yeah.
Oh God! And George Scott from the we had that 78. We had so many of those 78 Red Sox after they left the Red Sox. Butch Hobson did absolutely nothing. But every time the Yankees get a player from the Red Sox, except for maybe of course Babe Ruth, only Mike Easler. You want to talk about a good hitter? That was a good hitter.
Wade Boggs,
yeah. Okay. But the Yankees settle on third basemen from the Red Sox. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then Johnny Damon wasn't too shabby.
No,
Yeah, I know. He was good.
We're
gonna settle on Bubba. What's his name? What did I say? Bubba
Crosby.
Bubba Crosby. And then a day later, Yankees signed Johnny Damon. I was like, there was no way George Steinbrenner was gonna stay with Bubba Crosby in center field. This Hal might, but not George. That wasn't going to happen. But Well, guys, we've been on for an hour and a half. It's this a great stream, everyone, and but we are looking forward to tonight's history of the New York Yankees with Sean and Charles tonight at 7:30. Please come and rah the show. We really, really, really want to rah this show because we're really, really looking forward to it. How many Seans do we have here?
Wait, why are
No, I got kicked off and then rebooted, and for some reason, StreamYard had it.
Oh, I didn't know we had twins.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah, I
one
just cloned
is bad
myself.
enough, but two of them? No!
Bozo.
No, it's all right. No, I mean, I wish I could. No, I don't want to clone myself because I think we'd be real bad. But sometimes work does make me want to wish I had like a bunch of clones, so I could be in multiple places at once.
There you go. But a programming note for tomorrow, everyone. Being the fact that we have a guest at 10:30 and we have a guest at 11:45.
So we're gonna keep
we're gonna come on at 10:30 tomorrow.
Keep that same stream. So
yeah, the same stream, but we're not gonna come on at 9:30 because that's too long of a show. If obviously there's a lot of Yankee news, yes. But if not, we'll come on like around 10:25 and then wait for Bree to come on. And then right after that, we'll have Juan Rincon. So guys, tomorrow make the note. I'll say it in a short later. We start at 10:30 tomorrow, roughly 10:25, not 9:30. We come back at 9:30 on Friday morning. So just to let you know. So guys, some final thoughts as we go tonight.
My team and I booked our other client, also Jess Blaylock, for Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that. She's a whippersnapper. Looking forward to that. So, Sean, some final thoughts and waiting for you tonight.
Hey, I mean, guys, come back at 7:30 tonight. We're gonna debut history of the New York Yankees, Charles and myself. And yeah, we got a lot of other things throughout the week, but I'm gonna end this short with "Let's go Yankees," and yeah, let's go YankeeMania and YMania.
You got it. Thanks, Sean. And Mr. Nitin, your final thoughts.
Well, shout out to the chat. You guys did a great job, and let's go Yankees. And the first couple of spring training games are 2 days away, so stay tuned. Friday and Saturday, and baseball's back, guys. So it's going to be an exciting year. I hope. Guys, continue liking and subscribing. So a lot of big things are happening, and stay tuned. My team and I are still working on more clients for you guys. So stay tuned. And tomorrow is our Job on the Mouse show. Tomorrow, 6:45, and I booked our client Amon Green. He'll be coming on the show tomorrow for our Job on the Mouse show. So stay tuned. Former Packers running back.
Awesome. Well, that about wraps up another edition of Coffee Bagels and Yankee Talk and you name it, omelets and everything in between. It was a great stream, everyone. We spoke about a little every level you can think of, from baseball to lockout to singing, dancing, all kinds of good things.
It's awesome.
Thank you guys for hanging in with us. Yep. We will see you, unless the Yankees do something big, we will see you tonight at 7:30 with the new and the debut of the history of the Yankees on YankeeMania. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy, everyone. We'll see you a little bit later. Have a great lunch and a great dinner, everyone.
See you guys.
See you guys.